Sunday, January 2nd, 1944. This is Anne Frank's first entry of the year 1944. This is the last year that she spends in the annex. Dear Kitty, this morning when I had nothing to do, I turned over some of the pages of my diary, and several times I came across letters dealing with the subject of Mummy in such a hot-headed way that I was quite shocked and asked myself, Anne, is it really you who mentioned hate? Oh, Anne, in my hand, and thought about it and how it came and about that I should have been so brimful of rage and really so filled with such a thing as hate that I had to confide it all in you. I've been trying to understand the Anne of a year ago and to excuse her because my conscience isn't clear as long as I leave you with these accusations without being able to explain, on looking back, how it happened. I suffer now and suffered then from moods which kept my head under water, so to speak, and only allowed me to see the thing subjectively without enabling me to consider quietly the words of the other side, and to answer them as the words of one whom I, with my hot-headed temperament, had offended or made unhappy. I hid myself within myself. I only considered myself and quietly wrote down all my joys, sorrows, and contempt in my diary. This diary is of great value to me because it has become a book of memoirs in many places, but on a good many pages I could certainly put past and done with. I used to be furious with Mommy and still am sometimes. It's true that she doesn't understand me, but I don't understand her either. She did love me very much, and she was tender, but as she landed in so many unpleasant situations through me, and was nervous and irritable because of other worries and difficulties, it is certainly understandable that she snapped at me. I took it much too seriously, was offended, and was rude and aggravating to Mommy, which in turn made her unhappy. So it was really a matter of unpleasantness and misery rebounding all the time. It wasn't nice for us, either of us, but it is passing. I just didn't want to see all this and pitied myself very much, but that too is understandable. Those violent outbursts on paper were only giving vent to anger which in a normal life could have been worked out by stamping my feet a couple times in a locked room or calling Mommy names behind her back. The period when I caused Mommy to shed tears is over. I have grown wiser, and Mommy's nerves are not so much on edge. I usually keep my mouth shut if I get annoyed, and so does she, so we appear to get on much better together. I can't really love Mommy in a dependent, childlike way. I just don't have that feeling. I soothe my conscience now with the thought that it is better for hard words to be on paper than Mommy should carry them in her heart. Yours, Anne. That was Sunday, January 2nd, 1944. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.